This is California Congressman Eric Swalwell. He's a regular fixture on cable talk shows, and he will likely run for president in 2020. Congressman Swalwell has a problem, and that is his ties to violent, cruel, and deadly rodeos. Mr. Swalwell first came to Shark's attention in the summer of 2018 when we discovered that he was an advisor for the notorious Rowell Ranch Rodeo, which is located in Castro Valley, California. In fact, he was a Rowell Ranch Ranger. That is a group of leaders who, quote, supports the Rodeo Association as an advisory group and provide guidance and support to the Rowell Ranch Rodeo Board of Directors. Shark has history with the Rowell Ranch Rodeo going back to 2008, when we filmed horses being shocked with painful electric prods. Last May, one of our investigators was at the rodeo when a horse was killed. We only have these pictures of the dead horse because after the Hayward Area Recreation and Park District Board, also known as HARD, which governs the rodeo, banned cameras after we exposed them for electroshocking. Want to know the other thing HARD did after we exposed the electroshocking of horses? They removed the ban they had on shocking of horses. That shows just how unethical HARD is and how supportive it is of rodeo animal abuse. While some of Rowell's history occurred before Swalwell was an advisor, some other really bad things happened on his watch. At the March 1st, 2018 meeting for HARD, the board voted to include mutton busting as an approved event for the Rowell Rodeo and to continue an idiotic event called wild cow milking. Mutton busting is a stupid and dangerous event where young children ride sheep as if they were bulls. Shark has filmed children being hurt during such events, and we question how any right-thinking parent would allow such a travesty to occur. Wild cow milking is an even more absurd event where cows are brutalized and then milked by rodeo thugs. It's also deadly. In 2014, a cow was killed during the event when she jumped over a fence and broke her neck. In any case, the twisted, perverse concept of male humans forcing a female cow to give milk as entertainment apparently escapes the brain-dead attendees of the Rowell Rodeo. In the face of controversy over the cruelty of the Rowell Rodeo, one man came forward to exhibit the true rodeo mentality. In a story that ran on ABC KGO TV on May 18, 2018, Russ Fields, the man in charge of the Rowell Rodeo, defended his rodeo by claiming this.
Do you deny that the animals feel fear?
No, I don't think they feel fear. They're
Really?
an animal. Yeah, no.
Now, there are people who are ignorant or uneducated, and then there are people like Russ Fields, a man who must work very hard every day to keep his head planted far up his own backside. On August 28, 2018, Shark sent a letter to HARD and Congressman Swalwell. We put forth a series of recommended reforms. One of these dealt with the fact that the veterinarian who was present when the horse was killed in 2018 couldn't properly diagnose and specify the injury, and they even misspelled the word euthanized. We also called for the removal of the ban on cameras, and we requested the congressman and HARD board members to acknowledge that animals really do feel fear. Let's recap all the issues related to the rodeo that Congressman Swalwell advises. The rodeo is riddled with incompetence and idiocy, as shown by both the veterinarian and the man running it. The rodeo is against transparency and has caused animal injuries and deaths. The rodeo embraces cruel events such as wild cow milking and imbecilic events such as mutton busting, which puts children at risk. Did a man who may seek the highest office in our land reject any of these cruel practices? No. In fact, Congressman Swalwell said nothing. He didn't respond at all. On February 4th of this year, we followed up on our previous letter to Congressman Swalwell and sent him even more information on just how bad the Rowell Rodeo was. In addition to reaching out to his staff, we sent messages to his Facebook and Twitter accounts. We told them that by his silence, quote, we can only conclude that the congressman finds the electroshocking and killing of horses at rodeos to be acceptable. even though we know our message was seen. Once again, the congressman said nothing. This is not the only rodeo the congressman supports. Swalwell was the Grand Marshal for the Livermore Rodeo Parade in 2017. Like Rowell, Livermore has the wild cow milking event, so it appears Swalwell has no problem with this vile cruelty at all. For someone who is so pro-rodeo, you'd be surprised to find out that Congressman Swalwell belongs to the Congressional Animal Protection Caucus. That's some deep-level hypocrisy. Swalwell simply wants to play both sides of the fence. If you think that Swalwell took no action after our attempts to reach out to him, you wouldn't be quite correct. If you take a look at the current Rowell Ranch Rodeo website page, you will see that the section with Congressman's name on it has been quietly removed. Perhaps this was an attempt to clean up his image as he moves forward with a possible presidential bid. Thankfully, the internet remembers everything. Removing his name from the website without dealing with the issues we presented was a cowardly act and beneath any elected leader. Please contact Congressman Swalwell and tell him he needs to stop supporting cruel rodeos and to start speaking out against the Rowell Ranch Rodeo and all that has happened under his watch. Please be polite and respectful. You can find out more about rodeo cruelty on our website and in our many videos exposing how animals used in rodeos are brutalized and killed just for entertainment. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also help Shark continue our work for animals by supporting us with a donation.